Good afternoon, and thanks so much for joining us here at News 12 and a half. I'm Jimmy Ginger. Tonight, we're following the stories that matter most to the people of BVP. We have a packed show tonight. Hacky sack, water guns, hoodies, Crocs, and one man's parking spot. Let's get into it. We begin tonight with a story that has rocked the hallway, the courtyards, and frankly, the very constitutional fabric of BVP High School. Hacky sack.
While most see it as a regular leisure activity, others are fully involved in the game's rulemaking process. Communicating with both local and state officials, this sharing of power reflects the broader concept of U.S. federalism, in which states and the federal government share some powers and delegate others.
In this case, the New York State Public High School Athletic Association acts as the federal government, establishing baseline safety and eligibility rules. Those at the forefront of the SAC movement here at BVP act as a state government, implementing their own policies on the ground. Not every state rule is a BVP rule, and not every BVP rule is a state rule, just like U.S. federalism.
But it goes deeper than just the rules. The hacky sack circles you see formed in the courtyard are powerful agents of political socialization. Students learn the rules of the circle much like a citizen learns their civic duties. Peer pressure, norms, behavior, expectations, it's all there.
You recently sat down with the founder of BVP SAC's Instagram page. Here's what they had to say.
So basically, you're the lawmaker here. What are the rules of the circle and who make them?
You can't use your hands. Feet only, knees, chest, shoulders, head. Just play with your feet and keep it up as long as possible.
Fascinating. And are those BP rules or are those rules that come down from above? Like the State Athletic Association.
You can make your own rules of the game depending who you're playing with, but if you're at the beach and you see a group of people playing hacky sack and you join, it's kind of known just to use the standard rules of hacky sack.
Does that ever create tension? Like, has there ever been conflict between what you want to do and what others have told you to do?
There's definitely some conflicts between not necessarily BBP and our group, but other schools who run their Instagram page might have different rules compared to us. But overall, there's a general idea of just playing hacky sack and no hands.
Now, we turn to another game that has rocked the BVP community in recent months. Its name, Senior Assassin. The administrator of this game is a young woman named Allie. And while many support her leadership, alleged unclear rules and what some are calling inconsistent policymaking have caused members of the game to say enough is enough.
As the Supreme Court of Senior Assassin, Allie's word is the law. She hears testimony, reviews disputes, issues rulings on controversial plays, revive placements, you name it. Her final word goes. That's judicial review, folks.
When a controversial case comes up, how much weight do your previous rulings carry? Is Senior Assassin operating under a system of precedent, or is this each decision made from scratch?
Stare decisis is a really big factor for me, and I think that precedent is really impactful. So based on decisions in the past and based on my own decisions, new decisions are made. Ultimately, I think that the law is sacred, and therefore the law should be followed all the time, no matter what people are hurt or feelings are hurt.
Shlomo, thank you for your time tonight.
You're welcome.
Perfect!
Moving now to the developing economic crisis unfolding right here in our own building, the BVP School Store.
The store has, by all accounts, embraced pure supply-side economics. By dropping highly desirable comfort gear throughout their new Phantom Outfitters brand, the store aimed to simulate unprecedented economic activity.
However, the DO is not convinced, advocating for a more Keynesian approach. Officials are reportedly pushing for a government intervention, specifically demanding the store lower prices so that the average student can afford a hoodie.
How do you respond to those who believe that the school store should prioritize affordability over premium quality?
If you really would want affordability, we have our standard from generic companies that are much cheaper, but you could get the same prints on it. So there's two options there. There's a good amount of price difference between the two options.
Now, if the district office were to step in and mandate lower prices, would that be a reasonable government intervention or harmful market interference?
I believe harmful market interference because we don't make a crazy amount of money on anything. All the money gets reinvested back into our company.
We now turn to a story that hits close to every student, teacher, and taxpayer in the BVP community, the budget.
The process by which BVP develops and passes its annual budget is a near perfect mirror of the federal budget process in Washington. It starts at the top. The superintendent initiates a budget alongside the head of finance. much like the president submitted a budget proposal to Congress. From there, it goes to the Board of Education, which, functioning much like Congress, opens the floor to community input.
And finally, it goes to the people. The community votes on it, just like in Washington. You've got checks and balances, separation of powers, and the nagging sense that the final number won't make everyone happy. And now, a segment we're calling Inside BBP. Brady has been out in the field speaking with some of the key figures who make this institution run. First up, a man who needs no introduction, a teacher celebrated for his legendary personality, Mr. McMullen.
All right, we're here with Grandpa. Thank you.
Hello,
for joining us.
Grandpa Ricci. Okay.
This is Rick Mullen. Thank you for joining us. Now, for the last several decades, you've had the opportunity to participate in several school faculty meetings. As someone who regularly attends these meetings, you represent what political scientists call an interest group, an organization whose goal is to promote policies and ideas on behalf of a larger population.
Yes. Okay.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how productive was your last faculty meeting? And on that same scale, how much did you enjoy it?
I would go 0 and -2.
So you didn't enjoy it at all?
I did not enjoy it at all, and I didn't think it was useful at all. They gave an award to a music teacher, and then 2 other educators, and I used that term loosely, got up and explained to us how we're supposed to organize and put together our final assessments for kids in general and special locations.
So,
these are things I know.
Now, your age, how do you endure yourself to look so young at 102 years old?
I'm actually 59, Grandpa.
What color are you coffin to be?
And finally, tonight, a story about one man, one parking spot, and the unchecked power of an unelected bureaucracy. Brady spoke with Mr. Wolf.
So, we got some reports that your parking spot was moved. No official decision, no, hey, Mr. Wolf, we're moving your spot. It's one day you have it, next day gone. How do you feel about this?
I feel like I'm gonna put some bigger tires on my truck and I'm gonna drive over whoever parks in my old spot.
Interesting, interesting. Now, do you think this was an appropriate decision, or do you think it was an overstep of the authority that the school district has?
Probably appropriate because my truck takes up too much space, so I can see people annoyed at almost in 2 spots.
Is that why you previously dented your rear bumper? Can you tell us more about how that happened?
That never happened. It wasn't a dent at all.
Okay. Or how about the student driver sticker that's on the back of your car right now?
That was actually an oversight. That was removed right away.
Okay, what about the one on there now?
There's one on there right now? You bought another one?
Welcome everybody to the favorite segment of this new show, and that is Sink or Swim. For those of you who are new, these are the rules to the game. I will be asking a question. Our contestants will have to hold up the paddle with the correct answer on it. Today, the question is, where did Trump go in the last month? China or Israel? The correct answer is China. And you're both wrong. Good job. Oh. Next question. Who said the following quote? My wife thinks I'm the worst investor in the world. Was it Trump or Jerome Powell? It was Trump.
Come on, I didn't think you talked about his wife.
Congratulations, Roy. 1 point on the board. Next question. Who said the following quote? Undocumented workers broke our immigration laws, and I believe that they must be held accountable, especially those who may be dangerous. Was Trump the person that said this, or Barack Obama? And it was...
Undocumented workers broke our immigration laws, and I believe that they must be held accountable, especially those who may be dangerous.
Barack Obama.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. That's up. That's me. I'm up 2-1. I'm up 2-1.
Let's answer the final question. How many comfort items did the school store sell for their BBP X Comfort sale? Was it over or under 250? And the correct answer was over 250 items. Congratulations to Roy for winning today's episode of Sink or Swim.
That's all for tonight. Once again, I'm Jimmy Ginger,
And I'm Brick Heck.
reminding you that whether you're kicking a sack, dodging a water gun, or paying $60 for a hoodie,
Government is everywhere.
good night, BBP.
Well, Alex, stop for stand. I'm not even gonna shake your hand. I can't even throw this on. AJ's so small. Would you describe? Don't make that face. Today, this episode is sponsored by this logo. Today, I'm wearing the stripe pattern. He is wearing solid blue. This is the best fabric we've ever endured in our life. Better than the Outfitters, because those jazzers suck. Would you describe Phantom Outfitters as an example? What are you laughing at?